love this part, but I'll get to it. Know your target, know your theme. I already said that. Advertisement. Remember the cost of the show and what you need to charge. Some people charge you about 100 to 150 just to air every week. I'm not sure if you guys know the price. You probably do, right? Okay, we'll get to that. You can, that can be an answer to a question. All right, so we're on page what? Marketing. What's after marketing? Guest. So we're still on page 2, right? Okay, so guest. There are no more than, you guys know, a guest can be an author, entrepreneur, actor, musician, a local business, doctor, etc. Anybody that has an important story. Somebody could be a hero in their neighborhood. Somebody could have saved somebody from a burning building. Find out their number, get them on your show. They're an interesting topic. Try not to always have topics of what you like. I love music, but I'm not going to have all musicians. I write. I love my authors. I have an author's corner. I do bring authors on. However, I have to be open to everything because everything makes a great show, and you get more people that way. Does everyone have a does anybody need a pamphlet? Anybody back there? Okay. Anybody else? Anybody? Okay. So we're going to keep going. The guest. So here's the thing about the guest. Did you get one, sir? Okay. Here's the thing about the guest. Always keep your date. Now, here's the thing that bothers me. I'll have a celebrity on, and I've had quite a few. They'll call, you'll text them, and their famous line is after you book them. They'll say, oh, remind me. Like I got nothing better to do. Like you can't write it on your calendar. Where's your damn assistant? I'm not it. But you can't say that, but that's what I'm thinking. So you got to call them a week before or text them, then the day before, and then the day of, like an hour before, they'll say, oh, I'm on my way, what's the address? I've only shot you the address 5 freaking times. But you can't say that, because then they won't show up. So, but you have some people take a little more effort than others. Bite your tongue, do the show, and be glad that they're gone. Because some of them are very high maintenance. I mean, they're overly high maintenance, some people. And listen, now some people, you can say there's the door. I've only done that one time. Like, get the fuck out of my studio. Only one time. Because you're just a little too much. And it is my show. That's a good, see how I do that? It's my show. Get out. It's a good feeling. Because some people push you. So, okay, so, don't make the station. I already said about making the station a smoke den. Okay, I already said that. Okay, and where am I at? Am I still on page 2? Oh, I'm on guest. Thank you. Keep the date. Okay, this is important. Do your research. Because what I've done is I've asked certain guests, I don't care big or where you are in life, there's no big or small, whatever level you're at in life, I asked you to give me 8 questions. Because first of all, I got a life. All of you guys have a life. If you have a radio show and you got 4 or 5 guests coming on in one pop, or 2 or 3, or if they're really big in their career, or they just have a lot of information, they need to send you something to highlight what you may want to talk about. It doesn't make me lazy or I just need guidelines and I don't know what I'm doing. No, it's because you want me to make you look good. Take time out of your life, because you're coming on to the show where I'm highlighting you, to send me at least 8 questions. And then I come up with my own. And I may not use their 8, but it's always good to have. You want to get them to get in the habit of realizing that, if you come back again, that you need to be ready. It can't always be on the host. I had people call me, they want to come 4 deep. Well, I don't even know who they are, first of all, and they could be this person, an actor. I had surprise guests came on my show. One was Red from the 5 Heartbeats, Hawthorne James, just rolled into studio, which was awesome. It was a great show. And then Young the rapper, the Cali Swag, does anybody know who that is? Came in with another guest of mine. He was great. He had done it before. But my point is, when you have guests that you don't know who they are, what they're about, but you don't want to turn down a celebrity like that, you still want to have some questions ready for that moment. And then if somebody sends in the 8, then you're kind of prepared. But you also want to always engage them to do their part. And a lot of times, because it is your show and they ain't running nothing, they need to do what you've kindly asked. You know what I mean? Because we work with different personalities, and that's how you develop the concept that they know who you are too. You know what I mean? You're just not going to roll up in here and tell me how to run things. You just, okay, you guys got that. So, where am I at? Okay, give driving directions. This is always fun. Right before you walk in the studio, you might have someone that calls you and says, I'm lost. I don't know where I'm at. And you know what? You want to say, oh my God, I can't believe they're calling me 5 minutes before I'm going on the air. But you know what? You got to do this nice thing. You got to guide them in. I don't care if they who they are. Because you want to say, you know what? Okay, I guess you just missed my show. But a good host guides all their guests in. As much as they get on your nerves, the show must go on. So you guide them in. And usually you guide them in while you're on air. Sometimes you heckle them. Look, they can't even be on time for my damn show. They know it's an hour and 20-minute drive, but yet they left 20 minutes ago. You kind of make it funny. You make it part of the show. When they get here, we can all have some laughs about it. So that's what I usually do. I usually heckle them on the drive, which is, it's up to you. So answer their calls. Some of the celebrities, friends, whoever you have on your show will treat you like their servant. Etiquette, this is where the etiquette part comes in. Would you like a pamphlet? Come on in. This is where the etiquette part comes in. Because a lot of times, they'll say, oh, you can be literally on the air. You can be literally on the air. And they'll say, well, where's the bathroom? Of course you want them to use the bathroom. But you want to say, if you had got here on time, like I'm in the middle of my show, people listening, and you're asking me where to use the bathroom, but they don't. Some people aren't that rude. They'll do the hand gesture, and you do the hand gesture down the hall to the right. You know what I mean? But they also may want some water. So usually I have drinks ready for when they walk in. Have a seat, be quiet, set you up. Just tell them to stay quiet. Don't bang the table because it echoes. Don't sit your bracelet, your keys, nothing on the table when you're guesting on a show. It all echoes. So that's very important, and you try to say that to the person arriving. Arriving late is very important because it can be frustrating. So you got to hold your cool. You really do. And so what you want to do is be polite and